Arguably, the most challenging, crucial conversation is when you disagree with your boss or a senior executive in the company. In addition to differing opinions, a crucial conversation is defined by the high stakes and strong emotions. If you are facing this specific problem, here's how to solve it. I'm Andrew Bryant, C-Suite Advisor, Executive Coach, and author of the new Leadership Playbook. In this book, I share a strategy called putting the fish on the table. Putting the fish on the table is a metaphor for a frank and open conversation. It is an expression of candor. If a fish is under the table and we don't know about it, it will rot and smell. But if we put the fish on the table, we can cook it and eat it together. Putting the fish on the table is about making perspectives transparent. Learning and applying this strategy will make you a more effective people manager and be able to influence your boss. The alternative is to stay silent, and that silence doesn't serve you and it doesn't serve your organization. Step one is to create a positive intention. Your positive intention should be to be respectful to the individual and do the right thing for your team and the company. When you set this intention, you can speak directly and calmly and not be defensive or aggressive. Step two is to separate office from officer. You've probably seen TV coverage of the President of the United States walking across the White House lawn and being saluted by a uniformed Marine as he boards the presidential helicopter. That Marine is saluting the office of the President, not the officer. Your role within the company means that you are the holder of a position and office. That office could be logistics or marketing. It doesn't matter. You represent a key function of the organization. Just as the liver or the pancreas are key organs for the body, you as a person are an officer that holds that office. When you have a crucial conversation and put the fish on the table, you must speak as the office and not the officer. For example, as technology officer, I need to make decisions about security, and I'm concerned that the proposed changes will compromise our data security. Step three is to check your narrative and theirs. This means doing a self-check. What are you telling yourself about the situation? And what is their story? It's valuable to share what you think about the situation and get their story. It might go something like this. I'm trying to understand what is the strategy here. I've shared my perspective, and so I'm wondering if you can tell me what I might be missing. Step four is to own your feelings and acknowledge theirs. Once you've heard their narrative, or even if they've chosen to stay silent, you will experience an emotion. Could be relief, frustration, disappointment, or something else. It's important to own this as your response and not blame them, so that you can acknowledge whatever emotion they are communicating verbally or non-verbally. You can then respond with, "I'm sorry to hear you feel X," where X is the emotion that they have communicated. We all like to be listened to and understood, and senior people are no different. You now know what your boss or senior is thinking and feeling about a situation, and they feel acknowledged. Consequently, they are much more likely to be open to a well-framed request. This is the final step. Because you already know what you want, you can ask for it in terms of what they think and feel. This would sound something like, "Now that I know your strategy and that you feel X about it, my request is..." This is where you make your request. The secret is to deliver this request with confidence. Now, if you'd like to learn the 3 keys I've used to help over 130 executives get into a senior leadership or C-suite role in record time, then click the link below to get access. I'm Andrew Bryant. To your success.